Are you confused about when is the best time to pay your credit card? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy, the biggest. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time we drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. We talk about everything credit here. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, that little like button. That way this video goes out to way more people, okay? In case you didn't know, I am the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY program in the industry. At $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative items on your credit reports and all your personal information that's not accurate. Imagine that. Our system will create your letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out, certified mail, and you're done. It's just that simple. You don't have to join any Facebook groups, those archaic things. You don't have to read any modules. You don't have to do any master courses. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system will create those custom letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out, certified mail, and you're done. Link is always going to be in the description for our DIY program, the most advanced in the industry. On today's episode, we're going to cover exactly when you need to pay your credit card off so that way you can get the most optimal credit score. And a lot of you that don't understand what you're doing to your credit score exactly, you're hurting it because you're not understanding how to properly pay your credit card. And listen, don't be embarrassed. I didn't know about this when I was much younger, and there's still a lot of people don't know about it. And there are some people that do know about it. So whoever you are out there, I'm just going to bring this information to you so that way you can get the most optimal credit score. And for some of you, this is really going to boost your credit score when you do this properly. I look at hundreds of credit reports a week. It's pretty crazy, okay? And the craziest thing that I see is, there are in fact people that do need credit repair, but the biggest thing that I see on credit reports is that people are carrying balances, whether it be 100% utilization, all the way down to 60%, 80%, 90%, 30%. When I see someone that's carrying 30% utilization, or they're right underneath it, like 28%, I immediately think in my head, this person think it's okay to carry up to 30% utilization. They really don't understand that they're holding their score down. And this is a big misconception. So I want you to listen to these words that I'm going to say very carefully right now. Utilization is the balances that are being reported to the credit bureaus. Okay? Not how much you use your credit card. Utilization is the balances that are being reported to the credit bureaus, not how you use your credit cards or how much of your credit cards that you use. So your credit score is broke down into 5 different categories. Now, people think that they can't control these categories. You control all of them, all 5 of them, okay? But I'm going to break down real quick the amount of points that you can get per category. So for payment history, you can get 192.5 points. Put it up on the screen so you can see it. Now, for credit utilization, you can get 165 points at maximum, always maintaining low balances. 0 should always be your target goal. Credit age, 82.5 points. Credit mix, 55 points. And inquiries, yes, inquiries, I know, right? Crazy. 55 points. You automatically get 300 points just for playing the game of credit. So if you got something close to 300 credit score, like 400, that's pretty bad, okay? So, but it's really important to understand how all of these categories have those points so you can know exactly how many points you've capped out on each category, okay? So credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. This is why it's high impact. This is why it's one of the most important categories for you to learn and absolutely own. You want to own this category and understand when exactly to pay your credit cards every single month. In order to maximize your credit score and squeeze out as many points as you possibly can out of your credit score, you need to know 3 important dates. There's always going to be the due dates, the statement closing dates, or they say ending dates, okay? Or your report dates. Those 3 dates are the 3 most important dates that you need to learn and live and die by. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time I go live or I drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going. don't be afraid to ask a question. That's what we're here for, okay? And if you haven't already, hit that bell notification. That way you find out every time I go live, you're gonna hear about it first. You never know when I'm gonna pop up live. If you're looking to work on your credit, we did in fact create the most advanced DIY program in the industry. For $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative item on your credit report that is hurting you, and attack any personal information that is not accurate, okay? We're gonna create those custom letters. Our system is gonna email them to you. You print them out, send them out certified mail, and you're done. You don't have to read any modules or do any master classes or join any archaic Facebook groups. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system is just that simple. We simplified the process. Link is in the description for that. And if you need full service, we do offer full service credit management. We have a Metro 2 attack program, and we do offer a full service pre-litigation program that is designed to get you a free legal review by some attorneys. Imagine that. And also we do offer a full service identity theft program for people that have real identity theft issues. Links are always going to be in the description for those, okay? And anyone that joins the DIY program gets exclusive access into my custom app that is available for Android and Apple in those stores, okay? The custom app is designed to create a custom community. We're not censored, none of that nonsense. We can say and do as we please in there, so we can help even more, okay? So it's gonna have some of my biggest videos, and we're gonna keep adding more to that library. Link is going to be in the description, and always remember, last part's the most important. So I'm gonna cover and show you exactly what I'm talking about that is very confusing. So remember, it's the due date, your statement closing date, and the report date, all right? So I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here. So the first date that everybody pays attention to is your due date. Now, you need to make a minimum payment, okay, or pay off in full. If you pay off in full by your due date, you will not incur any interest fees. But, here's the big but. If you use your credit card after that date and you put a new balance on your credit card, then guess what? You're gonna pay interest. So you want to learn your statement closing date. So as you can see, right there, you're gonna see it's gonna say February 16th, 2023 is my payment due date. Now, in the little squared block section, it says December 23rd to January 22nd, okay? Because this is previous when your statement closed, okay? You're looking for the second date right there in that little block where it says January 22nd. That's what we call the closing date or the ending date of your statement billing period. So in order to find the actual report date, you will not see that on your statement. You can call the credit card company and ask them like, hey, when's my report date? Here's the problem that's gonna happen. Some not so great credit card companies are gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about. They may have no clue because every single rep is gonna be different. What I've noticed, the better the credit card, the better the service. They're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll tell you when your report date is. But just don't even waste your time calling them. You can just look on your credit report to see when's the last date it was reported. And guess what? That's what we call the report date, okay? So I'm gonna put it up on the screen right here so you can see it. As you can see right there, date reported. Now here's the crazy part. This is why I never trust the date reported or the report date that everybody, hoots and hollers about. It says 2/28, and then 2/01. How is it there's three different ones? Because Equifax, for whatever reason, is delayed, okay? So they can all be different slightly. So what I do is I created something slightly different than when everybody says, oh, focus on your statement closing date and your report date. No, just cut the report date out. So in case you haven't noticed, there is a button underneath my video that says donate. That is for Nicole's Wish. Put it up on the screen right here, okay? So now this is pretty awesome what we've been doing with this. I started a fundraiser to help donate to Nicole's Wish that is granting wishes for children with critical illnesses. Now this is pretty awesome, whether it be $1, $5, $2, or some of you big ballers, bust out your wallets. This is your time to flex your money on Make-A-Wish, okay? This is pretty awesome. So what Nicole's Wish does is they take all that money and they donate it into Make-A-Wish, and they help grant wishes. Now, I'll put it up right here so you can see it. We have already granted 5 wishes We have 7 wishes that are pending and 12 wishes that have been adopted. That's pretty awesome. So anything you can do is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, what more could we ask for? We're going to help make some kids' wishes come true. So let's just cut the report date out, okay? Because it's not necessary. It's an added thing that you need to learn about and you need to be focused on. So let's just focus on your due date and your statement closing dates. Controlling those 2 dates, okay, are going to be really important. We're going to put it up on the screen again right here so you can see it, okay? Now, remember, your due date, you can pay it off in full or make some type of payment, your minimum payment by your due date. But you need to learn your statement closing date, as I have it right there in the little square box. Now, you can see this on your statement, your paper version, or your digital version, okay? Focus on that date, January 22nd, the second date that's on there. That's your closing date or ending date. Make sure to pay off your credit card in full right before that date closes. So if it's the 22nd, let's pay our credit card off 2 days before the 22nd because it's going to take 1 to 2 business days for the payment to clear, okay? Once the 22nd hits, stop using the credit card immediately. Now, once you stop using that credit card immediately, do not use the credit card for up to 7 days because the credit card company has 3 to 7 days to report your balance to the credit bureaus. Remember what I said. Report your balance to the credit bureaus. This is what creates utilization on your credit report. So if you don't use the credit card for up to 7 days, they have 3 to 7 days, that 3 to 7 day window to report your balance. If you don't use it, it's going to report 0 balance. You want to report 0 balance as many times as you can or as close to 0 as you possibly can, or never more than 9% utilization. Never more than 9% balances owed of your overall utilization of your revolving credit. There's going to be people that are going to say, reporting 0 balance is really bad. It means that you're not showing that you're using your credit card. It's not true, man. It's not true. Okay, because if that were the case, then I don't even know what else to say about it. Like, honestly, I'm not even going to go into depths about it because it's just silly. People that don't understand what utilization is the balances that are reported. So I'm going to also put it up on the screen right here so you could see it. So these are the maximum amount of points that you can get for the different types of utilization that you're carrying, okay? This is directly from FICO. So you can get 55 points if you carry 0% utilization. Now, everyone's going to vary based on what's on their credit report, okay? So you can get up to 65 points if you carry 1 to 6% utilization. That's the highest peak that your score can go to, but at the end of the day, we are teaching on this channel to not carry a balance. Your score should be high enough that it does not matter that you need to carry a balance, because if you carry a balance, that means you're paying interest. If you're paying interest, you're defeating the whole purpose of using a credit card, okay? So remember that. We don't want to give away free money. I mean, if you want to give away free money, I mean, just let me know. I'll send you guys our business address. You can put it in an envelope and send it to us, okay? But what I'm trying to say here is you shouldn't be paying interest. It's not worth it to potentially get an extra 10 points because not everybody's going to get all those 10 points, okay? Someone might get 2, 3, 6, 8. I may get 10. You may get 2. And then you're like, oh my God, it's not the 10. I told you it wasn't, okay? Because everyone's credit file is different. So to me, it's not worth it to carry a balance to get a couple extra points. But I'm going to give you the information so you have it, okay? And what I tell my clients is, if you are, in fact, trying to squeeze out more points, prep your credit before you go purchase a car or get a credit card. Try to hit that 1 to 6% utilization mark if you need those extra points. You know, so that's why you prep before you apply. And then it makes you think about not going out there and getting whatever you may not need. So the moral of the story here is chop down your balances. Get those balances as low as you possibly can. 0 is the target goal, so you can squeeze out as many points as you possibly can. And if you're one of those people that's been carrying a balance for a while and you didn't know any better, there's nothing wrong with that. Yo, drop it in the comments. Tell us how many points your score jumped up when you paid down your balances and you made it report 0 balance. Remember that. Or you hit that target goal of 1 to 6%. Tell me how many points in the comment section that you squeezed out of your credit score. Because I'm telling you right now, if you have been carrying balances, once you do this and you pay off your credit card and you don't use it for those up to 7 days and it reports 0 balance or 1 to 6%, you're gonna be like, oh my God, my score just shot to the moon, okay? Or you might just squeeze out a few points if you're not carrying massive balances, but you got it all the way down. But at the end of the day, you're going to see some type of positive impact when you're not carrying massive balances on your credit cards. So thank you for watching. Make sure to watch this next video that YouTube is recommending to you because it's from me, okay? And as always, subscribe to increase your credit score.